Hello and welcome to this Talking Flutes Bite-Size podcast this week, where we're going to take a brief look at the importance of getting out of our own way to succeed in our musical life. Many of us have faced situations in our lives where we have felt stuck, unable to move forward or achieve our goals. Sometimes the biggest obstacle standing in our way is ourselves. We often hold ourselves back with limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, and fear of failure. So in this brief podcast, we will explore the importance of getting out of our own way and the strategies we can use to achieve our musical success. So let's take a brief look at the psychology of self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is a common phenomenon where individuals consciously or unconsciously act in a way that undermines their own success. We often engage in self-sabotage when we are faced with challenges or situations that are outside our comfort zones. Self-sabotage can take many forms, such as procrastination, self-doubt, negative self-talk, fear of failure, and perfectionism. One of the main reasons why we engage in self-sabotage is that we fear change. We fear the unknown and the uncertainties that come with change. You see, we prefer to stay in our comfort zones, even if it means not achieving our goals. We also engage in self-sabotage when we doubt our abilities and believe that we are not good enough to achieve our musical goals. Psychologists who have studied self-sabotage extensively have identified several reasons why we engage in this behaviour. One study, published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, found that individuals who engage in self-sabotage often have low self-esteem and fear of failure. They also tend to have a negative view of themselves and believe that they are not capable of achieving their goals. Another study, published in the Journal of Counseling Psychology, found that individuals who engage in self-sabotage often have a strong need for control. They fear losing control and often engage in self-sabotage to maintain a sense of control over their lives. So, how do we begin to overcome self-sabotage? Now that we understand the basic psychology behind it, let's explore some strategies that we can use to overcome this behaviour and achieve whatever musical success we're looking for. Identify your self-sabotaging behaviours. The first step in overcoming self-sabotage is to identify your self-sabotaging behaviours. Take some time to reflect on your behaviour and think about the ways in which you may be holding yourself back. Are you procrastinating with your performance? Are you procrastinating with your practice? Are you procrastinating with arranging performances? Are you engaging in negative self-talk when you are playing, when you are practicing, when you are looking at other players? Are you letting fear of failure hold you back? Once you have identified your self-sabotaging behaviours, you really can take some steps to overcome them. However, you do have to be honest with yourself when you are looking at these points. Don't try and hide them. Find them, locate them, and put them at the front of your minds. You see, many of us hold limiting beliefs that hold us back from achieving our goals. These beliefs are often rooted in fear and self-doubt. So it's important to challenge these and replace them with more empowering beliefs. For example, if you believe that you are not good enough to achieve your goals, challenge this belief by listing your accomplishments and strengths. Try and replace the belief with a more empowering belief, such as, I really am capable of achieving this. I really can play this piece. I really can achieve my musical goals. One of the best ways to overcome self-sabotage is to take action. Procrastination and fear of failure often holds us back from taking this action. So don't try and do it all in one go. Break your goals down into small, manageable steps and then take action on each step. Celebrate your progress and use it as a motivation to keep moving forward. It's also important, whilst you're working through this, is that you practice self-compassion when overcoming self-sabotage. Don't beat yourself up for past mistakes or failures. Instead, be kind to yourself and focus on the progress you are making now. Treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion that you would show others that are now working through this themselves. You also need to surround yourself with positive support to help you overcome self-sabotage. Seek out people who believe in you and support your goals. Share your struggles with them and ask for their encouragement and support. You see, being around positive people can help boost your confidence and motivate you to keep moving forward. This support, this hook, really does help us. And now let's look at setting realistic goals. Setting realistic goals is a vitally important strategy for overcoming self-sabotage. Unrealistic goals can lead to frustration and disappointment, which can make you more likely to engage in the process. Set goals that are challenging but achievable, and that's the key, but achievable. Break them down into smaller, manageable steps and then track your progress along the way. Practicing mindfulness can help you overcome self-sabotage by helping you stay present in the moment and aware of your thoughts and emotions. Mindfulness can help you identify negative self-talk when it happens and then begin the process of replacing it with more positive, empowering thoughts. It can also help you manage stress and anxiety, which can often trigger self-sabotaging behaviours. But if self-sabotage becomes a persistent problem for you or is an issue for you at this moment, seeking professional help may be necessary. A therapist or a counsellor can help you identify the underlying causes and develop strategies with you for overcoming it. They can also provide support and guidance as you work towards your goals. There are many examples of individuals who have overcome self-sabotage to achieve great success. Let's look for a moment at a few examples. The obvious one is J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling is the author of the Harry Potter series, one of the most successful book series of all time. Before achieving success, Rowling faced numerous setbacks and challenges. She was a single mother living on welfare and struggling with depression and self-doubt. However, she continued to work on her writing and eventually landed a publishing deal for that first Harry Potter book. Today, she is one of, if not the, wealthiest authors in the world. Michael Jordan is considered one of the greatest basketball players of all time. However, his path to success was not without its challenges. In high school, he was cut from the basketball team, but he used this setback as motivation to work even harder and eventually went on to play for the University of North Carolina. Despite facing numerous further challenges throughout his career, Jordan never gave up on his dream and continued to work tirelessly to achieve success. Oprah Winfrey is, as we all know, a media mogul and philanthropist who has overcome many challenges to achieve success. She was born into poverty and faced abuse and trauma throughout her childhood. However, she never let these challenges hold her back. She worked desperately hard and eventually landed a job as a television news anchor. Today, she is one of the most influential women in the world and has used her platform to advocate for social justice and inspire others to achieve their dreams. In conclusion, getting out of our own way is essential for us achieving our success in music. Self-sabotage can hold us back from reaching our full potential, but with the right strategies and mindset, we can overcome these obstacles and achieve our musical goals by identifying our self-sabotaging behaviours, challenging our limiting beliefs, taking action and practicing self-compassion. We can break free and achieve whatever we want to achieve. Remember, success is not about being perfect, but rather about learning from our failures and persevering through the many challenges that greet us.
Talking Flutes and Talking Flutes Extra are podcast productions by the Trevor James Flute Company. For more information, visit trevorjamesflutes.co.uk. talkingflutesbites.com.